Hello everybody and welcome to the Great Scythe Weapon Tech Guide. Alright, so this video is going to be segmented into pros and cons, animation cancels, baits, combos, and at the very end, how to counter the weapon. And beside each section on the screen, there is a time if you want to go to a specific section. And let's get into it. Alright, so first up, pros and cons. This weapon's pretty good, honestly, and I was pretty surprised. It has some really decent range, not as much as a pike, but more than the average sword. It has some decent damage, especially coming from the R2s, which is what your main damage is going to come from. It has really fast recovery times for great baits and tactics, but however, it has a sweet spot. It's super easy to parry, especially the R1s. It can actually be reaction parried, and it does not have a guaranteed two-hit combo at all. The two-handed moveset R1s sometimes do, but not all the time. Alright, so animation cancels. You're going to want to use them R1s a lot. And mainly the running R1s. You can see in this clip, I run and do the sprinting R1, cancel it, and do the rolling R1, aim it at him, and I hit him. I tried to do it again, but I miss-aim my roll attack, or else I would have got it. In this clip, against another guy, I do a normal R1, animation cancel, and get the rolling attack on. And I miss the follow-up attack, though. Alright, so baits. Also gonna want to use some R1s. This fight starts out with this guy ambushing me, and I figured, oh, he probably just didn't think I was gonna buff. So I started buffing, and then he kept hitting me. He's probably just trying to do PvE stuff, but, you know, it's whatever. And get a bunch of good hits in on him. And right here, he actually heals the freaking turd. And I throw an R1 out, turn around, and parry. It's as simple as that. The R1s on the one-handed moveset have extremely fast recovery times, and the two-handed moveset, but this is going to be where you're going to be using the parry bait. In this next clip, throw out the R1 and follow it up with an R2 to catch his advancing approach. Next clip, I do a rolling R1, turn around and do the R2, and smack the guy with the edge of the scythe. Alright, this clip is awesome, actually. I give this guy the bow, go on R1, and turn around and hit him with the R2 behind me to protect myself from any backstabs or anything like that. Right here, I throw out a backstep R1, backstep after it, and parry. And it was just so smooth. Put it in slow-mo because it's so sweet. Alright, so now on to combos. Alright, so the first one here is one-handed R1, a failed R2, and then a follow-up R2 whenever he's at the side. Alright, in the next clip, you can see this guy puts on his spells. I was kind of ticked off, so I was just kind of giving him the, oh please no, over and over again. And he chugs, and that's kind of understandable. I really don't like spellcasters, if you didn't know, so I'll troll them every now and again. And I just kind of get fed up with it. So, hit him with an R1, see which direction he likes to roll in. Chugs again, rolling attack, followed up with the R2. This has some pretty tricky timing, so you're going to need to practice it, just remember that. Hit him with the R1 again, and he decides to swing again afterwards, and the R2 catches him again. And right at the end here, R1, R1. And you can see that did two-hit combo because he did not roll. Alright, next one in slow-mo, I did a rolling R1, and then follow it up with an R1 to catch his back roll. Right in the sweet spot. Alright, so this is what a normal match is really going to look like. I'm going to tell you guys what you should really be thinking about. So obviously in the fight, you're going to want to look at the moveset and everything, and what they like to do. So right off the bat here, I can see he's trying to bait me with the two-handed R1s, into the second R1 just by looking at him from the back and getting that backstab. You can see I did an R1, R2 one-handed combo, and I saw him take out a parry dagger, so I'm easily getting really careful because this weapon is easy to parry. Do an animation cancel, rolling attack. So another R1, get him with the R2 follow-up. He hits me there, grazes me with the first R1, and then hits me with the second one. Throws an R1 right there, a backstep, didn't hit him. Get the combo. Throw an R1, R2 to receive the bait, and then the second R2 to finish him off. That was not a very good bait, just so you know, but it was very good for the moment. So how do you counter the Great Scythe? Well, it's pretty simple. You just need to stay close to them and roll away from them and wait for the second attack and their combos to start so that you don't get hit a second time. And just use the iframes. Alright, now to finish this video off, I'm going to show you guys a flawless kill. So I bumped my health all the way down to basically one hit, and I'm fighting this guy. Funny thing is, this guy actually beat me after this whenever I had full health. That work hook is not something to laugh at. Here. Would have got that parry, but I didn't know the moveset on this weapon very good. So I didn't know I had to wait and just react to the one. You can see my combos pulling off there. Need some more context. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. This weapon doesn't have an extreme amount of depth to it. It's pretty straightforward once you get the R2 combos and everything down. But as always, even though this is a shorter one, remember to like the video, comment, and tell me other weapons you want me to try out and do. And of course subscribe to stay up to date. I'll see you guys.